Hey guys, it's Heather Glenn. Good morning. Actually, those of you on the East Coast, it's probably lunchtime now. But I wanted to jump on really quick um, today to share something about perception. Perception about yourself and perception about other people. I was just on a really fun call with some of my teammates, and one of the interesting topics that came up was um, perception. And we got to talking about, as we're marketing ourselves, how we get nervous about maybe sharing information. We get nervous about sharing our true self. We get nervous about being vulnerable in an attempt to kind of attract the right people and speak to the right people. And an interesting thing came up that one of the gals who I've known for at least a year now, probably longer, um, told me about her initial perceptions of me. And I was very curious to know, like, what do people think about me when they don't know me, like when they're just first meeting me? And it was interesting to hear some of the things that she said about me that actually felt really good to hear, things that I didn't think people would perceive about me. And in that moment, what I realized, because she shared how she feels about herself, how she talks about herself in her mind, and then how I see her as being this super outgoing rock star badass of a person, and she doesn't feel the same way about herself. So it just started clicking to me like, wow. I think oftentimes we are way harder on ourselves than how we appear to other people and how other people receive us in the world. And we have a lot to give, and people like us more than we probably think that they do. And we worry too much about what people think about us, and we maybe don't feel like we're likable, or we don't feel like we have these great qualities. And then we hear other people saying, well, this is what I thought of you. And maybe I was actually intimidated by you. And I'm thinking, why would someone be intimidated by me? I feel like I'm a shy, pretty reserved person, and I love to meet people. And I guess I would never see myself that way. So I want you guys to think a little bit today about, as you're meeting people, your own self perception, and realizing that, hey, Maya, thanks for jumping on. Good to see you. Um, just really thinking about, like, you have a lot to give, and people really like meeting you. And don't hold back on yourself, because um, you know people are going to like those qualities about you. And don't worry too much about what people think, but just share who you really are. And people are going to really like you. And stop doubting yourself, and stop thinking that you don't have enough to offer, because you do. And people want to meet you, and people want to know you, and chances are they think way more highly of you than you do. So you need to let that out, and you need to be you, and you need to be excited about it. Um, and on that note, also, when you're meeting people, um, on the flip side of it, thinking that maybe somebody is shy and reserved, and they come across as someone who's not friendly, or you feel like they're mean or they're rude. And it may just be that they're actually really shy, and they don't feel comfortable maybe going up and introducing themselves to a stranger. So it might be you needing to go up and warm them up, and let them feel comfortable and saying hi to them. So don't always assume. I know everyone says first impressions are the biggest thing, but I find that sometimes you just got to give people a chance and get to know them. And they might turn out to be somebody that you really dig when you initially weren't sure that you were going to like them. So anyway, guys, thanks for jumping on. I just had to share that because it really dawned on me today, and I appreciate meeting with my team of coaches and being able to hear that today and learn that little piece of information. So go out today, feel good about who you are, know that other people are perceiving you in a positive light. Give those people a chance who may not seem warm initially, but could just be that they're shy. And go up and introduce yourself and give them a chance, get to know them, because you may just find someone that you really dig hanging out with. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks, Karen, for jumping on. Thanks, Fred, for jumping on. I share a lot of information like this. I'm starting to go live more often because I feel like I have these little pieces of information, you know, that I need to start sharing with people because I feel like we don't communicate and share enough. So thanks, David. 60% with someone when approaching them. Most people find it hard not to return 40%. Oh, interesting. Thanks, David. I appreciate that. All right, guys, thanks for jumping on. Have a great day. I'm off to get this taken care of. Gotta cover up those grays from all those kids and dogs and things that brought on these gray hairs, but I'm gonna go over to the salon and get my hair cut up. So I will see you guys soon. Thanks.